Hello, welcome to D&D. I was meant to do a Persona stream today. However, Monster Hunter Wilds update came out and I spent 6 hours uh fighting Zoshia and got very tired. So I will probably do a makeup stream sometime or just do it normal next week, Lamau. Yes. Regardless, it's time for Weave of the Dragon's Call. Been a while for them, much like my other games, because sick somehow. But hey, we're good. Fine. I sip my water. My water has been shipped, and I do not feel regenerated. Where? But yes, we can start. Time. Esto en Matos. We'll move to Foundry, Lamau, when they fucking get out of this place. But yes, I got this. Among Us. I'm streaming. I'm driving. You can't share your social security number now.
Why am I even here then?
Yes. So,
Because you might have one.
anyone want to do a recap?
Bro.
I hold out this cool glowing like orb called a DM inspo. Whoa. Jingle jingle jingle.
I have like fucking bullet point notes from last session, and I don't remember it too much, but I'll just go with my bullet point notes, try and fill in the blanks there.
I can also do it as well.
No, fuck you. So we arrived, I forget what the region is called, but we arrived in the town of Onaberfi, which when we first got there, we saw there was like a bunch of undead. Like, oh shit, undead town. We're in for a bunch of fucking combat. Turns out it's a town that is home to a bunch of sentient undead who are trying to stave off the Dreadhound, which is the big undead causer crazy thing. And so we met with the kind of like gatekeeper. I think his name was Guard Fez or something like that. So we talked to him. He explained some things and showed us to the tavern, which is where we met Luck the Lucky. Anyways, well, before the tavern, we also met with the Clerigan, which is the fucking hunter that was just randomly in a cave when we first saw them. So they're here now selling stew, soup, something. And but then we get in the tavern, we try to eat whatever Luck gave us. Didn't go so well. Okay, we didn't eat it. And then we learned that I've been written down as Thriss, but their full name is Thessalian. I think is their name.
Yes.
Thessalian. We talked to her a little bit and eventually just goaded her into a fight or something. I think it was I forget which one of us did that.
I can talk about it in detail for that one because it's important lore. Basically, she is a samurai of sorts, looking for basically to be killed because she is apparently pretty powerful. Thus, she is looking for someone to basically duel and find someone to end her life. As she was trained by a very powerful samurai. Whoa.
Wait a second.
His name starts with no, I'm just playing.
You're close.
But yeah, and she then told us a command word for the gate to the place we'd be going to fight, which is just a person without common sense. I'm pretty sure it was. Pretty sure that was the phrase.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Well, yes. So, basically, then the dueling aspect, quote unquote, is basically the combat is quote unquote 1v1, aka you go in, you do your damage, you try and kill her. If you go down, someone else can come in. However, healing a person back up will still count towards the duel. So, you know, looks at a certain pacifist. It's like Pokemon. You basically like, let's say Fear is the last person to go in. Then they like use mass healing word or something and heal everyone. Technically, it's still Fear's door. It's just everyone else is your Pokemon now. Oh.
It's a Pokemon duel.
Oh, Ravenfrost, use brand. So yes, that is the dueling system. And of course, you met Luck the Lucky, the bartender around here who sells some funny water. And of course, it holds a stone that gives him luck. Oh.
Oh, look.
How
We never
lucky.
figured out actual magical or anything. I think we actually saw that it was just a stone.
Yeah, it's just a rock. Oh, looks at it. It's his lucky rock. Oh, and he also does a service where he like basically compliments you, quote unquote. Poetry.
Is that why there was like a written thing?
Yes.
Oh, that I completely forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, you forgot my funny writings about each of you.
I think they're called schizophrenic ramblings, but each their own.
So yes, you are now live. Well, I will control Apex's Razor and Frost because they are currently hell diving and refuse to join.
She kills character.
But yes. I will now lean back in my chair and keep moving my mouse so you don't get disconnected.
Okay, headache's going away. That's good. I guess everyone we just look at everyone and be like, well, that's was an interaction.
And it was just like wait. What shall we do now?
I'm not so certain on that one.
Where was the dragon part we had? Who is it? Who's holding it right now?
Good question. Someone should
we-
establish that.
We did, but then 3 weeks or a month passed. So you know.
And to go through the bud.
I'm just gonna say Theoden has it because they're the most competent.
What? Roll with it.
Just roll with it. It's fine. Once you're in Foundry, it will actually be an item and you can actually pass it to people and stuff. And we won't lose track of it.
Oh shit! Look who it is. But yeah, Jordan.
Oh, we clashed it. I'm assuming we are close to one of them. Then right.
Oh, right, you were sent out for. We just talked to them, and they want to have a duel, kind of.
I see. Do we plan to go there? Huh?
I guess. And then Kelgroth enters through a hell pod and fucking gets on.
Also,
I don't think you want that to happen.
Also, it was mentioned, if you decline or, of course, fail, they said that they'll just kill everyone here in town and move on.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta murder him anyway. Just, just let Riven go first and kill the person. He's good at that kind of thing anyway.
Riven tells Viva that, well, what she told us.
Not only do we have reason to kill her, we also have something to prevent. Is there anything else we need to do?
Well,
Air?
yeah, I guess that's the only thing we got left. I mean, we don't want to keep her waiting too long. She did say she was going to, kill the entire town if we don't do this.
We'll go by order. Ladies and twins first.
Thanks.
If it could live, I'm pretty lucky.
He cursed.
Don't worry about it. He's lucky.
Well, we too soon. Anyway. Well then, I guess we get to move on and then decide the order while we walk.
Okay. And we'll first move in then. So we had Venti Eclair had soup potions. I believe, what was it? The effect on it? Someone got it.
I completely forget. I know I had one, but I forget.
Yeah, it was the effect of a spell. I want to say it was like
Heroism.
protection from. Oh, heroism. Yeah, I knew it was like a first level buff.
Okay.
Me when I fucking put that on myself.
Let me check on.
I blow up.
So it gives you free temp HP, which,
Hog.
one-on-one combat. Give you some.
Thank you. Free temp. I'm a very squishy person, so.
Heroism.
You're squishy.
It's either that or like protection from good and, evil and good. It's one of those two. Or sanctuary. I don't know. It was something like that.
It's the one that gives advantage on wisdom saves. I forgot the spell name. Fuck. I remember the effects, but not the fucking
wisdom
spell.
saves. That's Hero's Feast.
I forgot the spell name.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
I'll just say heroism. I think it was something to do with heroism, but yes.
Yeah, no, like the one that gives advantage on whiz saves, and it does that and gives max HP. That's what Hero's Feast is.
I can't take care of that because I'm cursed now.
Hero's Feast actually doesn't give advantage on wisdom saves, at least not anymore.
I forgot. I think I gotta wait till I get what like greater restoration or something to get this.
Or remove curse, technically.
You'll figure it out. You get a big enough brain.
Mm.
A willing creature you touch can be temp HP with your spellcasting ability.
I'm just gonna put 3.
At the start of each of its turn.
For the sake of it, I will just say heroism. It's been few weeks.
Okay. Then I guess the spellcasting ability from them is 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 3 per turn. Or is it just like one thing? Or like 3 temp
It,
HP and 1
it
stun,
lasts
so-
for 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
So 3 temp HP, like every turn. Doesn't
Okay.
stack.
I know. It'd be pretty broken if it was.
We just wait to the last few turns left with 800 temp HP.
Yes.
Man, the temp HP didn't go so well first last time.
Someone can technically have 800 temp HP if they're nice to their armor.
And then he almost didn't go so well last time, so you know. He almost imploded on himself, so
I
Oh,
didn't implode.
almost.
I'm not the most sturdy person, but I'm pretty sure I can deal a lot of damage. So,
We're all gonna have to eventually
I don't
go
know, man.
in.
I don't. Do I have extra attack?
Yes, you do. We
Yeah,
are
we're
level
almost at-
5.
I can smack twice at.
Maybe 5 or 6.
5.
Vicky.
wait, did I level up before?
I don't know.
You
Wasn't this
level
a fucked
5.
up gimmick? If like
You did.
Venti can't kill them, I get
Your
fucking
token says 5.
buffed.
Okay. My god.
You have 3rd level spells.
Let me see.
You have Hypnotic
If I
Pattern
ever added.
and Spirit Shroud.
No, okay,
Whoa.
I'm good.
Hypnotic Pattern like Emma Frost from the new Marvel Rifle.
What the
It's
fuck?
everywhere. It's everywhere.
All right.
Okay,
so what are we
so-
doing? What's the gimmick?
Yeah, who's going
Are we
first?
letting the non-fighters go first because it's funny?
I will literally woman standing
Juicy, you're
that
way out of
fight.
Naruto.
Woman's anime.
Yeah, you're Naruto. You're supposed to talk the villains down.
Yeah, you go first. You gotta weaken them before the others get in.
You're a
Yeah, this-
dragon. You should be
I
capable of those
cast-
things.
Sanctuary, and I stand there and I yap until someone's just annoyed with me.
Holy shit. It's like a felt
I'm so
from
powerful.
Guilty Gear, not Stry.
I know there were a few shops we hadn't been to yet. If we're trying to like speed that.
I mean, yeah, we can definitely check that out before
Yes,
going there.
I can reiterate the shops for you. Hopefully I haven't forgotten. Let me access my brain for a second.
I'm begging you to write some shit down, you fucking mongoloid.
It's called I wasn't expecting a 3-week hiatus. And okay, yes. So, here is the church. This is the like guild. This is the general store. And that's it.
Huge.
Whoa.
Yeah, because we like hightailed it for the tavern because the traveler in quotations was here.
Yes.
I'm just saying this now. I can't buy shit because I want to fucking put these spells in my spell book eventually.
That's a crazy problem.
I want to check the guild.
Gasp! She wants fireball.
You
Look.
said about there's fucking like 8 other spells on this.
I am sorry, I only heard fireball.
Wham wham.
God.
I'm a nerd who has to write everything down because they don't know how to use a knife and keep it in their head.
What do you mean? You only use your spell slots
Yeah,
for
my
magic missile.
I put Kilgroth in the wall for it so he can't leave. Never mind.
Oh,
I mean,
Put him in the
I
hamster
explode
ball, we
faster,
roll him.
don't I?
That's a bit.
that's a 5th level spell.
You
You know,
gave
that'd
me
be
a
a-
staff of power.
Now that'd be a pretty good
They're
idea,
going to
though.
abuse it because they're evil.
That's a pretty good idea, though. Like you attacking a person with a that a
Wait,
hamster
Put
ball,
me in the
and you won't be
hamster
able to
ball.
hit.
You know what I have in
Yeah.
the staff?
No.
I have. Let me show you what I have. I have magic missile, ray of enfeeblement, levitate, cone of cold, 5th level fireball, hold monster, 5th level lightning bolt, wall of force, and globe of invulnerability.
Okay, I'm gonna add an extra 0 to the boss.
You
Oh.
gave me this.
Well, you see, Easton, I like to do this thing where I forget what my players have, so I don't metagame.
It's on my token.
Yes.
They
But
don't
you,
spam the token all the time.
but you see, I don't look at your token because I don't metagame.
I kill you. Kill you. Kill you. Kill you.
Oh.
I want to check the guild.
You can head on over to the guild. It's foggy.
Luckies.
The fog is what causes the zombification.
You need me to tell you that I have Cartomancer as well?
Oh, I already know that. It's like you're trying to be like Yu-Gi-Oh.
You just
always
create
comes back
like
to you,
cuts
I'm using
a
this
walkway
magical book
through the
that has
fog.
infinite paper.
Yeah, everyone's gonna stay by fear because if you walk outside, you're gonna go touch grass.
Or like a walking.
Hell's fine, don't worry
human
about him.
tank. Or
Right.
like a walking human Da Vinci tank.
What?
As you walk to here, you see a sign that seems to be put out, as it's basically known as oh, the Righteous Flame.
Right.
I spelled righteous wrong, but who cares? As I copy and paste. Wait, is that how you spell righteous? I don't think it is.
It's actually
EE.
Yeah, I forgot the E. The E is silent.
Righteous.
The righteous.
the righteous flame.
Oh.
Rigatios.
With Guardian
Oh, that was
Leviosa.
cursed Vinti.
I open door.
As you gently open the door, you of course see you see on the other side what seems to be an undead. But specifically a black-haired fellow with a with somewhat orange glowing eyes. As you see this person.
Wherever I go, I see a Frank.
Mhm.
Hello.
Hello. How can I help you?
I've had the guild. Just need to check on.
Yes, this is information services, or if you would like to pull up a request, we can of course file it within our systems.
Then it.
Please close the door, you're letting in the draft.
Come on, everyone. Oh, okay.
Well then, how much would be in the information for a person? Well, a samurai named Crystalli.
They sort of look at you. They like shake their papers on the table. As then they go. You would like to know about our guardian.
Yes.
That would be a price of 20 gold pieces.
I rummaged through the times. How much long rest did I have?
We've already calculated this.
Let me recheck.
Do you have your gold? Have you measured your gold
I think
into
I have,
your
I
inventory?
think I have my sheet.
Okay.
I don't really put. Oh, I do have 20 gold. I need to log in.
Because I know that specifically, I believe it was around 700 gold that you got.
That's 455. What the fuck am I in Mary's?
Frankenstein. Easy.
Sheet. Let me actually get the correct number.
But yes,
I have 400 and... Oh no, never mind. I have 1,000. What the fuck?
yeah,
Because I added my previous gold. So, yeah, I'm gonna give 20 gold.
Alright. They will take the 20 gold. What would you like to know specifically?
Well, just a general, mayhap. You said they were a guardian. How long have they guarded here?
He sits and waits for DMV. Yes. The Guardian Asaphus has been around for a while. About a month or so ago. They appeared from their forest of rot and had traveled here in order to wait for something.
Did you ever specify what she was waiting?
Death.
Alright. Is there a reason why? She wants death?
The Guardian is someone who had traveled the world many of a time, many spaces, many places. After their travels, they eventually had, of course, succumbed to death, to the fallen. Then, that is when they were brought back by what was known as the King, against their will. Thus, they are finding a way to finally find their true death away from the fallen. We are simply people who are just under their protection. Not servants, but people who would at least help them find the one who would kill them.
In the case that they would die and they found death, what would the people be?
Who's to say?
This is alright then. Let me think of another. I don't think I have any other questions then. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
I think just wasted the free marshal check.
Also, this music.
How am I supposed to marshal check her?
Hey, he's an information broker. He probably has more info.
And I just have
What's
to
your
spend another
fucking?
20 gold.
What is she allergic to? What kind of armor does she wear?
I guess that's true. What armor does she use?
They do not bear armor, only that of their robe that was given to them by their master. They use their scales as a form of protection.
How about weapon?
They look at you with somewhat of a... It's a weird, like, mixture of emotions. You can attempt to make an insight check to know exactly, but it's pretty difficult to tell.
I keep forgetting the 0.5.
Whoa.
Don't mind it.
You gotta round it down. You gotta do this code.
Yeah, but it's 11.
Yes. You can't tell exactly what they're feeling when you say that. However, it's mostly negative emotions like fear, a bit of like suspicion for you. But most of it it's probably to do with fear. As when they basically somewhat raise their eyebrows, they look at you and go, The blade they wield is one that they had crafted from their own spine, known as the Blade of Rot. It is, of course, a weapon that causes anything it touches to rot. Those who attempted to board and give them their true end had all fallen to that blade, leaving nothing behind besides black ash. Not even the fallen does it.
Nice thing. Thank you. Despite the commands, questions that I'm comfortable with.
I must do for what I'm paid for.
Alright then. Looks to the group. Is there any questions that you might?
Riven was just looking down, going through her book, and as she's asked, she's like, not exactly. I'm not the most on looking up things on how to fight people. So
Viva thinks for a second, and like looks to Frank and say, in the cases of mayhap, defeating Versailles, that way is that certain way to gain how do I word this? Actually, now I think about it, is Thessalian undead? Well, no, never mind. I'm fucking dumb. I'm dumb.
Wow.
That's me. I'm dumb.
This is the fallen dragon undead, guys.
I'm dumb. No, never mind me.
let's look up where we are.
He looks at himself Looks back up at you. I believe so.
And do they need their heart to operate?
Yeah.
This is a question I'm curious about.
What's the question?
Do they need their heart to operate?
Oh. They look at you again with somewhat of a confused expression now as they say, dragons do not have hearts.
I don't like. Personally, we do know that they have hearts, right?
You've seen Umbra, the funny dragon that you've just met. He gave you a funny piece of flesh that beats like a heart. You saw fucking the red one pull out his own fucking heart. So yeah, so far you've seen dragons with hearts, which isn't natural.
Mm-hmm. Then let's ask this as a hypothetical. Would an undead need a heart to operate?
An undead does not need anything. They are only supplied by ether.
Hmm. Then technically the dragons, these fallen dragons, aren't necessarily pure undead. As they died when they pulled out their heart.
I think that's more of a divine thing more than anything. Thing as if normal people trying to cast like divine spells or just powder and cleric shit, they have a heart, or else they just use like their life force itself.
Hmm.
Probably the
Does
only
that,
thing that's tying them to being undead, anyways.
does that mean the king a divine being then? Because it's very much central to their fallen existence, right?
Frank just looks confused.
Sorry, just a hypothetical. I think if we don't have any other questions, then looks anybody. I think that's all. Thank you.
Of course.
What's the plan for this village to Versalian Falls? This is not a question and part of your job, just more to you personally.
The death of the Guardian would mean we run on our own, and they, of course, had not done much in the past. Everything
Yeah.
would continue.
And maybe this is bothering me to ask, but it did seem that you were uncomfortable with the questions that I asked.
My job is to simply give the information and not have personal emotions.
Nicely. Well then, I guess that is all. Then Jacob's the group, is there any other place we want to check?
What was that other shop? Not this general store. Why is my memory failing me now? The other one. You know what I mean.
The gym shop on church?
Yes, the church. Uh, yes, the church.
Mm-hmm. You want to check the church of the general study? Or to anybody? Looks if you actually now think about it.
What's up?
Do you want to check the church?
Oh, I mean, I suppose we could.
And that's all.
Okay.
You know about to say?
Oh, oh wait. As I suddenly remember out of character, there was someone interesting supposed to be there as well.
Right.
If I remember correctly.
Ooh,
Alright.
sissy.
I just
Let us-
remember it being noted specifically by Fez at one point.
Let us check them.
But you see, Fez stands for like feral evil zombie. So you know.
He's not evil. He's doing his best.
Looks like Calgarath.
Looks like Calgara.
Dude. What is Calgarath doing right now?
Pondering. I gotta find out how to get my hands on holy water.
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Holy water. Yeah, is there a reason?
Undead dragon. I don't want its cooties. I want to kill it fast.
He said good. Oh my god. It's just like it is. Oh.
I don't know. Airborne illnesses from the female variant.
We were just at a bar. There's holy water there. Called alcohol.
No. I mean, we could set it on fire, I guess, but I don't think that'll work that way.
I mean, it
Yeah.
could technically be holy water if it's blessed by a god that has a infinity
Looks
with
around
alcohol.
us.
I'm just
Do
saying
you see a god?
he's not technically wrong.
I'm a god.
No, you're
he's
not.
not.
So he is wrong. So you just proved yourself wrong. So
No,
everything's wrong.
I didn't say that. Yeah.
Calgarath, technically speaking, the god of dragons. His name was saying.
Why don't you just call them? Just ring up their phone. You're dragons, aren't you? Just call your fucking grandfather.
Just because we are dragons doesn't mean we are all powerful. What do you mean?
It
just says.
Pigeon just says, after you eat, do you want to go to church? Holy water there.
Probably.
It's not torn down. And in fact,
You should.
I think discussion is over.
Feel like backstepping while waiting for people to move.
I'm a god, guys. I swear.
Gosh, to become.
No,
Surely, yeah.
I heard a story about someone that said that, and they were strapped to a rock. I'm not certain how it fully goes, but it didn't end well for that person.
Why were they? Why were they stuck to a rock?
I'm only assuming that they angered some zealots. Some sort of blasphemy, maybe.
for as well read as you are, you forget the very specific things that you talk about.
Well, my anxiety's really high right now, and I'm trying to focus more on my spells.
what you're
Then random
speaking of is
stories,
Kanye
yeah.
the Visionary, and that he escaped his fate.
Good for him then.
Yeah, opens the door.
That's proved he can't be God. Outsmarting a God.
Alright,
What the fuck?
Wolverine.
What the fuck is this? Why is this here?
What is this in relation to?
Strapped to a rock.
He's strapped to a rock.
I was thinking of
Bounty,
Prometheus.
Kanye
I was
the
making
Savior.
I was making a reference to Prometheus, not fucking.
Spoil the channel since it's relevant to the session. There you go.
Yeah. Fine, we'll just do both. I'll put this here since it's relevant to the session.
Not him. Mr. You calm down.
Yeah, Kanye
No.
the Savior. What are you talking about?
As you open the door, you see, of course, this person, a robed figure who seems to hide their somewhat appearance. As you can see them in a praying motion. As you shout a "Oi!" they continue to pray as they ignore you.
Irving gets second embarrassment kind of decides behind everybody.
holy water.
Hello there.
Starts opening.
When Fia says hello, though, they respond. As
Oh, they're misandrous.
no, they just don't like loud people. As they suddenly turn over to look towards you, as you hear a hello.
Hi there. We're travelers recently entering the town. Oh yeah, my name's Fia. We were I guess taking our rounds through the town, getting used to everything. And we were told it'd be a good idea to see you at some point.
You see, as the figure gets up, you notice that they have no feet as they are floating, as they also seem to be somewhat semi-transparent. As it's a ghost. As
Goes to the goon. Goes to the goon.
as they respond was, well, welcome to the domain of the church. Yes, for travelers such as yourselves, you may of course rest, eat, sleep, whatever you so need. We accept travelers here of all kinds and blessings. Accept.
Have any water? Blue variety.
Well, we do not have holy water here as it's a danger to our kind. As you may know, we are undead ourselves and cannot allow such things to... Goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about him. He's
He's socially inept.
I guess that's a way to say it.
I can like piss in a bottle and I'll be holy water.
I don't think that works.
I'm pretty
That's also
holy.
part of the problem.
Need to find a cleric.
A new cleric. Okay, no one in the party could be that. So 0 people have been manifesting holy orders this entire time to kill the boss.
Oh no.
You know.
The internet's giving out. It's the funniest shit
Keep
ever.
it coming, go fall and kill it.
He is like so pissed off that she's beginning to turn into a warforge. Watch out.
Bro.
Fuck off, this is yours.
You want to know what's so funny? When you stop like speaking about the where's the cleric, you stop being robotic.
Yeah, the fucking Finland servers were attacking me, I swear.
Hang on, where is this?
We're on
PC set?
Finland. Finland.
Oh, it's set to automatic. So yeah, Finland is apparently the best place to be for the VC at the moment.
Nice.
Don't you guys live near Finland besides you, Void?
I mean, Vinty's on the other side of that entire continent there, so I guess going for the center point between us all.
Also, Tiedan's in the EU.
Yep.
Ooh.
Boo. Boo this man. Boo.
Boo, Europeans, boo.
But yes, Fast will just look at you and just go, well, folks like those I do not mind. There are happy and bellowing people and even drunkards that appear through. As long as you ignore them, they eventually go away.
So then, we honestly just came around, checked around the place. Then,
Indeed.
no, I look about.
I do wish you luck in taking care of the Guardian. You are bound to succeed, since you are the Slayers.
I do know that you'll succeed. There's some sort of prophecy or something.
Prophecy and seeing into the predictions of futures is simply that of heresy. It is just simply that it is the guidance of our Lord, our King. My dedication to religion as such. He has announced you as slayers, and so you are destined to slay. Slay!
I'll die trying.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're not a pacifist. You be slaying all the time.
Yeah.
You're not a pacifist
What have
either.
I
You know, I mean,
become?
you've killed more people than I have, Riven.
Good.
She's never wanted to be a pacifist. What do you mean?
From their robes, is there certain like symbolism of what they of what is the king?
You can attempt to make me a religion check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Boo.
13. Everywhere I fucking go.
What the fuck is
Boo. As they sort of look towards you, as you look towards their symbols, the most that you can find is that it is simply the same sort of symbology that you've seen within the places around, like basically on the walls and such. Back in even the Red Dragon's lair, there was symbologies on the wall to it. But you're not really sure what it could be related to.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What is your lord? May I know who your lord is?
My lord is the one that governs over this land. The king, the one that stands above all of the fallen and guides them with his champions, the ones that you've been slaying.
Interesting.
He's got a keyboard, an ethereal keyboard.
Is MX Cherries.
Whoa.
Looks at the board.
I didn't know we had garnered a title for ourselves.
Less of a title and more of something that was given to you. You had entered these lands. You aren't the first slayers to come.
Who came before us?
That I do not know, just that it was a very long time ago, when the people of your empire had arrived here in an attempt to remove the fallen, to allow a new land to be restored to what it originally was. They, of course, had all failed in their quest of titles of slayers, and so the titles was then passed on to you.
What was before? We only know that this a fallen land, but we never knew what's before.
That is not something I would not know, for I was not born then. Just that it was a land free of the mother's power and influence.
Australia.
My God. Hawaii.
No, I see. That's curious. If we lost the group, did we have any? Yeah.
Even after thinking on it for a while, like, I think we've learned about as much as we're going to.
Let's see. There we go. We don't have anything else. I guess we should head up.
Yeah.
Or do you have anything here?
You are always welcome here.
Thank you. I think it is time for us to go, though.
Nods.
Whoa.
We all bow. If there's nothing else.
They will continue to float as they go back to their prey. No clip into ground. Algora, what have you been doing? Grab Apex?
Grab.
What do you mean grab me? I'm outside.
Yeah, I said, why you just been waiting?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm looking for a cleric.
You have a cleric.
What we do?
He hates me.
Um, it was searching for holy water. Was it coming with?
I didn't find anything.
I mean, you have water.
Yeah. Y'all all carry a water skin.
Well, you could ask Thea for holy water.
Now that you guys are asking, I don't currently have that spell.
Oh, I guess I gotta go find a cleric.
You see, we haven't seen Fia cast a single guiding bolt, so they can't be a cleric.
They're ruined, surely.
Ribbon, however.
Fia's got all the, it's flowers. Yeah, druid. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
exactly.
We got the druid cleric, the cleric wizard, the fighter bard, the barbarian fighter, and the ranger.
Whoa.
Much more of a paladin, but yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh.
If we don't have anything else, do we want to check the general store, or do we want me to go to Thessalian?
I think I'm fine.
Mm.
To go to Thessalian. I'm not needing anything that I know of, but I mean, not a bad idea to check.
I don't need anything. I'm just better.
Also,
Got Billy Badass over here.
also, technically, becoming 5th level for Fear has actually fucked up their build a bit because Turn Undead deals damage now.
I will never do it.
Well,
Never do it.
Pacifism my ass.
Oh wait, no, it says you can.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay.
True.
Oh, it's optional. Jesus Christ, 5d8? What the fuck?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Clerics or healers. I swear.
Yeah, me when I can do Channel Divinity 2 times, so I'm like, undead? 10d8 damage!
Get in the microwave.
And the general store is over that way. I just realized I
The
didn't
rest
do
of the
it.
gang goes to Walmart.
Yes. Shopping sessions! We love shopping sessions!
Okay.
Month hiatus goes to shopping session.
Mm.
The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end.
Nah,
Is never the end.
You see, it's the rule. It's like you have a shopping session, then you have an RP session where you go around and do the RP, then you have another shopping session, then it's the RP session, then it's the combat session. It's
Going
like
to Costco.
You know, it's like an FF raid queue rotation. You gotta know your rotations.
Me when I rotate myself.
Whoa, sometimes you
Fucking works. Numbnuts.
sometimes you gotta spice it up since you don't want to click the same buttons. As you see, there is another sign on the front, as it's called Mirrors, Myers, and Mirrors. Ooh.
I'm burning this place down.
Here you go. I typed it.
Oh, the ooh is okay.
Yes.
Read the steel.
Shut the fuck. Every time I look at my Pathfinder characters' inventories, I see the fucking flint and steel there in their backpack, and it plays in my head like a schizophrenic memory.
Oh, you okay, chicken junkie? As you open up the door, you see, of course, this funny person. I can show the full art of this. This person. They seem to be a funny shade.
What a normal town.
Oh, what a noble person. In a noble world. The world is called Ferra now.
What?
We're in Rara.
Yeah, Ferra.
What does that even mean?
Regular terror. Don't you realize the reason what the world's called Ferra is because it stands for fantasy terror?
I know why it's called that, dipstick. I just didn't know what. Where would you? Don't fucking patronize me.
You know, there are 5 worlds. There is, of course, Ferra, then there's Hera, then there's Terra, and then there's Sarah, then there's Flint and Steel. There used to be Wera, but that doesn't exist anymore because too many wishes were made. Oh.
I'm so glad I get to sleep after this session and go to work. I'm so glad. This is what my last night's gonna be. I'm so glad.
Our error actually stands for rune because this is rune terror.
Bulbasaur saved me. Bulbasaur plus saved me.
But yes.
Oh my God, we're in arcane, guys.
You see the funny you see the funny shade as they sort of look towards you. There's a little jingle when you enter in.
Hello.
Hello, Uwu.
I'm killing myself.
Why would you do such a thing, Uwu?
Never mind. It's fine.
Yeah, has finally been repelled. Actually, never mind. She can't be repelled. I have to. I have the same character. She would not be afraid of the.
How can I help you, Uwu?
You guys
No actual people who spoke like that. I thought it was just a select few in the university.
Wait, you've met other people who do that?
They like to dress up as canithropes.
Huh?
It was very strange.
Is that
Do you
alright?
know? Do you know what canithropes are? Or
Yes, but people that has features of an animals. But
yes, they dressed up as them and spoke like gestures.
that sounds rather racially incorrect, but alright.
I didn't want to think much about it because I didn't interact with them at all.
I see. Anyway, do you want to buy anything here?
Ribbon looks around at even what is even here.
So common adventuring gear, so things like caltrops and basically rope, crossbows, basic weapons like daggers, things like that. There's more advanced items as well further on into the store up here. There's also, of course, things like water skins, jugs, a map of the area, things like that. Then there seems to, of course, be sort of uncommon items. For example, there is a wand of magic detection for sale, along with a potion of thunder resistance. Next, you basically see what seems to be a bag that seems to be titled Bag of Beans. And finally, finally, what seems to be a whip is basically being shown here. It's made of what it seems to be made of a transparent material.
Out of character, I want Tyrion to eat the beans.
The bean.
I want him to eat the entire bag of beans.
Don't try to leave a good time.
Name. What the fuck?
Bean. Everyone look around. Think about buying something. Look at the spell book she has in her bag, and then just shakes her head.
Mm,
If
I
there's-
look to the whip.
Oh, it is a it is what seems to be a blue whip, as it's made of a transparent material. You notice that there's some weird sort of some weird sort of like sweat sort of stuff coming off of it, a liquid.
Ugh. What is this whip?
Oh, that one, ooh. That was acquired from a ooze, ooh. It's a gelatinous whip, ooh.
Does it come from a gelatinous cube or something?
Slime that was passing through, ooh. The gods took care of it, ooh.
Who had the good idea of turning it into a whip?
Oh, I did it, ooh. The one outside did, ooh. The one known as Eclair, ooh. Turned it into a whip,
Ah.
ooh. Also, this is the effect. Basically, this whip was pulled from a jazz cube. When emotionless, the whip appears to be a sword hilt with a blob of ooze at the end. When you attack with this magic weapon, the ooze extends and adds 10 feet to your reach when you attack with it, instead of 5. Targets hit by this weapon are marked by acidic residue. At the start of each turn, they take 1d4 acid, and the acid residue disappears. Wow. And because it's a whip already with reach, that means it has 15 feet reach.
Oh, damn. Would have been nice if one of us is a monk.
Also, I got a lot of it. Looks like that.
Oh, cool. A lot more cooler than I thought it would be. Huh. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Looks at the bag of beans.
Whoa. It's a bag of beans. Specifically, it's titled bag of beans, but the bag is closed.
Is this just a normal bag of beans, or?
No, woo. I bought it from some traveler that was coming through. They exchanged it for a cow. Ooh.
A cow?
Yes, ooh.
Is it just a bag of beans, or?
The beans are magical. They're magic beans, ooh. You plant them and they do random things.
Shall plant them in the corpse of our enemies.
Indeed, ooh. There are 8 of them. Ooh.
Does anybody want a bag of magical beans?
Uh,
Oh, it could be funny. Don't you want to plant one and get this? Don't you want to summon a pyramid of 6 foot square base and has a mummy lord in it? Or an undead of my choice like Vecna could be in there.
That'd be funny.
Whoa. Or maybe the Dragon Lord. It says any undead.
The king.
Does that mean we just freed him anyway?
The teleportation to the king himself. You skipped the entire campaign. Whoa. Ah, yes. And of course the price, uwu. The whip, uwu,
Yes.
is 50 gold, uwu. And the bag of beans is 150. The wand is also 50 gold, uwu.
Oh, there's a wand.
Yes, a wand of magic detection. While holding it, you can expend one charge to cast detect magic from it.
That's handy.
Oh. And the potion, uwu, is 20 gold. Uwu.
What potion is it?
Potion of thunder resistance.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, looks to my own physiology. I'm good, but
Yeah, didn't want to know how much is map.
The map.
oh right, a fucking map.
A listed map, as you see for the price, 5 gold pieces.
How accurate is map?
Pretty accurate, uwu. We have the church, uwu. Scry from the sky. Uwu.
Yeah, then we'll take map.
5 gold, uwu.
Takes 5 gold. Takes the map.
Alright. It would take your gold. This transaction has been made. Pleasure doing business.
The map is how much does it display the map? Or it's just this region, or
it shows this region. So it basically shows the endless hunger. The area itself. Oh.
Okay.
Funny enough, for Vivo, when they look at the map, it's somewhat the white ancient ruins that they got from the funny merchant man is somewhat basically appears within your vision on the map, so it's more clearer where it is.
Oh, funny. Yeah,
Oh.
once we've done this part, will we find? Will we go there? As I look down the out of experience. I'm sorry.
But you were asking about what?
You see this part of the map? He points at the ruin, like a specific place on the map that has like a ruin. There's a ruin there that from Doom Legend. That I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, I guess we can do something about that whenever, we're not in immediate trouble of the town immediately
yes, of course.
exploding. Okay. Actually, once again, another bit of information goes in my head.
Yes.
Come here. It's like backing away from here.
Woo.
Psychic damage ticks. So, what are we going to do whenever, if we can, or like we can't convince the. Oh god, my brain is dying. Don't ask you otherwise, because the smoke is what's keeping these people alive, and the moment that I see it dies, then it's also going to be a rapid deterioration of their mind, like very fast.
Don't they just die?
No. They're already dead. They're animated, but they're animated normally, like fallen normally. And so the moment the smoke's gone is whenever the deterioration starts, and their mind will revert to how it should be at this point.
So the question: do we need that person's heart or not?
I mean, I guess we do, yeah, but
They have to die.
no, they don't have to die.
How else are we supposed to get the heart?
I mean, dumb. Like she kind of like gestures with her head towards like Mir, but yeah, you should understand that she means most people in the village.
That's one of the things I've
Gonna
been
talk them
thinking.
to make them rip their own hearts out. They're gonna die anyway.
No, I'm not good at this type of thing. Well, I mean, like,
Isn't it
this.
a valid worry? Also, the thing that I've been thinking about, I don't know exactly how to tackle it.
Make a decision.
Let's see. And they're undead. God, out of character. I'm pretty sure Viva wouldn't really think about too much of Viva and Rivella, so I was like, huh. Hmm. There is also, it's quite unfortunate because the fact that they are undead is also bad. They also died beforehand. I don't know if they are quite. I guess it depends if are they accepting of their current situation. Seems kind of hard.
I can't reincarnate because they're stuck here undead.
Well,
Yeah, you said that they have something. Oh,
It's dead.
It just depends on how you see it then. One way
Seems you all
because
are disagreeing. Finger unless something too.
not that I disagree, it's more I don't know what to do about it.
Can't save them all. Prolonging an issue.
Well, there's. We'll talk about it later. She like side eyes the merchant that's been wiggling over this whole time.
They have their hand on their chin, their fucking elbow is on the table as they've been slowly like gliding along closer and closer. Are you buying anything, Uwu?
No.
Thank you for your services.
Of course, Uwu. My business is always open 24/7, Uwu. If you're in need of anything else, even if you had that interest in the whip, Uwu.
Mm-hmm. A lot of things we don't know.
I can't move the book.
Fine, I have the book. Mine now.
Okay.
Page permissions. Where the fuck is... There we go.
Every will just say like there's a lot of things that we don't effectively know how to deal with right now. So the guild didn't really help with that. Didn't much more give understanding what we are dealing with direct.
Theoden has question. Do items remain after we beat Dragon Lady?
Could be.
Yes. When you basically reincarnate or like get rid of a body via, prayer and stuff, usually the items are left behind. Yes.
No. I mean that if we kill the Guardian, do the items in the store remain?
Well, if the deterioration of their mind is that fast, then we might be dealing with the fallen, but I don't think it'll be immediate, so we could come back probably.
Are you
But
trying to steal from people?
I don't know what he's planning.
If you mean like everyone in town dies but their items stay, yes. But just know that stores do have insurance from the Commerce God.
Yeah, he exists. That seems to happen a lot in your campaigns, Void. An entire town dies out, everybody's like free eat.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you've experienced it back in Fate when the entire town was disintegrated and Lane tried to
I
steal
don't know
from all the
how that
straws.
happened. They tried to take everything. I was like, I'm the shark, but you're just a lone shark. That's crazy.
There seems to be a lot of things we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
As any places that we think we might get more information about.
I think we should just kill her.
Of course you would. Said with a squint.
I just want to see my daddy.
Mm. Well,
Oh, we don't have many options, that's for certain. No, there is the problem that they'll die anyways, even if we don't do anything.
Indeed.
If he is rubbing through temples.
So in a sense, well, one, they could die in the face of the blade that they have, the blade of rot. What was it? And they would turn into ash. We don't know what happened to the souls of their soul, or what they happened, the will of them. But if we were to kill Versalian, we could enact a ceremony of sorts for them to pass
Dang it.
much more naturally to wherever they belong to, whether it is the dragon weave or the other place of rest.
Oh, ZFK for too long.
It's typing.
So
Just
one,
did.
I guess one option would be they would be able to rest a lot more of a natural way. And well, since we have a cleric here,
It's gonna make them pass and die en masse.
well, that is assuming if they go feral immediately. We don't actually know how they would actually transform after the death of Versalian.
Make a choice.
We could ask Versalian directly.
I guess. See if they will pity you well enough to tell you how the smoke is made.
Yeah, that's definitely an option. There, she's very determined, I guess is the way to say.
Well,
You were kind of in the usual she says like in the Viva, she's uh pretty much got a, I mean, you should understand, I guess, but she very much got a death wish. I
and I guess that's the only, unless we have any other place to go to get more information. That's our only bad
not
choice.
that I know of. At this point, we're probably best to just go to her.
Nods. Then we shall, I guess.
Okay. To the cemetery we go then.
August.
I was gonna assume.
Alright.
Rory.
Look for the. Just check on these three first.
Ah, yes.
Like, are they gonna join us or?
I haven't been dragging them along because how many fucking tokens, but yeah, they're with you.
Mhm.
I've just been making them play
Okay.
darts. But yes, you were told basically that at the gateway here you basically give the word.
Oh, we go there.
Yeah. Like the in order to get
Okay.
through the gate, it's the secret code. Whoa.
Oh, what's the secret code?
What was the secret
I'll
code?
kill your ass.
Someone without common sense. Or something
Just a
like that.
person without common sense.
Okay. We go there, I guess.
Oh, I
Ooh.
thought it was.
Iron Gate.
Whoa.
You notice that there basically seems to be some sort of weird sigil as an arcane lock.
I guess we could take a keyword then. A person with no common sense.
As you say that, the lock will begin to glow as you hear the ka-ching as it unlocks for 10 minutes. Heck.
I guess we go in then.
Mana.
Alright. If you just bunch up, I'll just move you all.
First. Oh, he left Riven.
Yeah, I'll get him. Bop, 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 bop. There you go. Alright. As you head down the streetway, you basically see in the distance as the sky somewhat darkens. As as almost as if the clouds themselves, as you reach a cemetery of sorts. The place seems to be somewhat old, as you notice, of course, that the area seems to have vines and sort of not well taken care of. There's been no, like, gardeners of sorts for the graves, as you do find yourself, of course, at the cemetery. Whoa.
Oh god, we're in the black. Oh,
Yes,
I'm
I'm
fucking
gonna read
good.
but since also Eastern isn't gonna be here, also in session here though, but I will show you the map.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yay!
there's a dude yeah. Ah. As you find what seems to be a an abandoned cemetery with person standing at the front as they seem to be holding their sword. Sort of caressing, not really caressing, but basically like holding it. Like in that art. Or
The fuck, he's pretty as fuck.
yeah, I can do the full thing. Oh, how on? Green.
You gonna kill him.
Yeah.
I have 2 nickels each time I see a character built has a weapon that's built out of their spine.
Yeah, it's like, oh, she's so cute. I'm gonna fucking blow her brains out. It's the Monster Hunter effect.
New boots.
You. Yes, I hope you enjoyed today's session. It's having it a bit shorter because
Yeah.
and stuff, but yes.
Yeah.
Right. It will BRB as I inch. Fungus. session. And of course, in here. And of course.